Nissan presents GT Academy Road to Dubai.
Welcome to GT Academy, the road to Dubai, and over the coming weeks we'll be looking at what happened when Nissan took a group of gamers out of their bedrooms and onto the circuit. Yes, following Lucas Ordonez from Spain, who was the 2009 GT Academy winner and this season finished second in his category at the prestigious Le Mans 24 Hours. Also Frenchman Jordan Tresson, the 2010 GT Academy winner, who's now racing in the Blanchepin Endurance Series in a Nissan 370Z. Well, since announcing Welshman Jan Mardenborough as the winner of the 2011 GT Academy, he now has 3 months to gain his international license and join Lucas and Jordan for the chance of a lifetime driving in the Dubai 24-hour races. 3 gamers, 1 team, 1 race. Lucas Ordonez is the first winner of the GT Academy, and since then he's gone from strength to strength in his professional racing career. From sofa to pro, Lucas' dreams continue to come true, having this year raced to a phenomenal second place with his team at the Le Mans 24 Hours.
The beginning of the year was really difficult for me. It was the first time in a LMP2 prototype from the GT4 car, which is big difference, and to bring to the first race with no testings. But we finished second in Le Mans, second in Imola, and now it's time to win races. We are leading the championship, and fingers crossed to be there at the end of the year.
So with the round break between races, Lucas invited us to Madrid to see how he lived. First stop was to see how Lucas kept in shape for the ILMC series.
We are in the gym. I train every week, so follow me to do a normal session with my trainer.
Todo este tipo de ejercicio es un sistema de entrenamiento.
Well, all these exercises are a type of training using generic exercises designed to build his core muscle.
As you see, it's really hard. No? We do special trains for racing. We've done a lot of cardio and lots of circuit training, and it's been really tough as every day, and that's not my life here.
Well, these exercises will make Lucas reach his maximum level of fitness so that when he's in an endurance racing environment, he'll recover faster between breaks. As well as having to keep fit, when Lucas isn't racing, he still needs to work on how he handles the car, so it's straight off to a local circuit to train.
We are close to Madrid in a very nice racetrack, training the car, and it's a really good training for the LMP2. Some F1 drivers say that with karting it's the only car in the world that simulates Formula 1. Let's go and to train a bit for Silverstone race. 34 degrees, so quite warm. That is good. It's good for training. The kart is fantastic. Really nice. With gearbox and this stuff is a perfect training for the LMP. After hard training in the gym and karting, here's where I come with my friends to have a nice time and, you know, I'll relax and have fun.
Yeah, when he's in Madrid, we spend as much time together as possible with friends and family. He's always enjoyed watching the motor racing at home and wouldn't talk about anything but cars, but since we're young, my brother always wanted to be with me. Yes, professional racing driver, he's not changed, he's happy. It's amazing. He's not changed one little bit, says Anna.
My ultimate goal is to win Le Mans, you know, in LMP1 class. We'll see, and fingers crossed to see that project in the future.
Well, with Lucas taking giant steps in the racing world since winning the GT Academy over 3 years ago, Jan was back on track, going through the same stages that Lucas had to in order to race in the Dubai 24 Hours. Jan Mardenborough, yes, who beat 80,000 entrants to become the third GT Academy winner, has already gained 10 signatures, along with his fellow Dubai 24-hour teammate, the North American GT Academy winner, Brian Heitkotter. With only 2 more signatures to get, headed over to Rockingham in Northamptonshire, known as Europe's fastest racing circuit, there to get their 2 final signatures in preparation for their final challenge in Dubai.
We're here today at Rockingham. It's our last race in the standard 370Z.
2 15-minute races. They get 1 signature for each race because they're short races.
Yeah, so if we finish both of these races, then we'll get the last 2 signatures required on our license to upgrade to International C.
Enjoy the track. It's a good track. Reminds me of NASCAR.
Anyone who's watched NASCAR or IndyCar knows what happens when you hit those walls. So, yeah, we don't want them to do that.
So with Jan qualifying on pole and Brian second, the guys faced a new challenge. With these faster cars in competition, Rockingham was a chance to show their skills in overtaking.
Just finished their first race here. Jan was on pole and Brian was in P2, so a great start and the race went really well. The problem they've had, which is where the damage has come on the car, is actually sort of catching up and overtaking the back markers. It's something they've got to learn, especially for endurance racing.
What's that on that wheel? These blokes are deaf to my wheels.
You know, they've got to expect that every car they overtake could just take them out completely.
Just got to keep our noses clean basically throughout the race and finish.
You've got to get the signature, he's just got to finish, but he's got this competitive element in him. 1 race left and he gets that signature and he's a qualified pro driver, which is a great achievement.
Their progress has been really good. There hasn't been 1 occasion really when we've had any true concern about their performance, safety, anything at all. If it continues like this, it's looking good.
As the pair took to the grid for their final race as amateurs, with Jan once again on pole and Brian second, all they needed to do was finish to gain their international licenses and join Lucas and Jordan in Dubai. Well, at the finish line, Jan crossed first, Brian close behind in second. It's a great start to their professional careers.
We've got our 12 signatures, me and Brian.
Pretty amazing to think that 2 months ago I was just starting racing, and now I've already got my international license, so we've all been working really hard, just kind of non-stop, just about every weekend.
The last 2 races at Signatech Team and here at Rockingham, I've really upped my game and not let things bother me and not get too distracted, and I think it shows in my performance. I've really come through.
So yeah, there's still quite a bit to learn, but I feel like I'm progressing, and I'm really looking forward to the next step, which is the GT4 car.
Just got to train hard, keep my head down from now on, get myself ready.
They've driven superbly, they've hardly put a foot wrong, and they are seriously on the way up.
Well, Jan and Brian getting their international C licenses. They're 1 step closer to their final challenge in Dubai. GT Academy's first-year winner and Jan's future teammate was nearby, taking on his next challenge. Well, after Lucas' success in GT4, he was asked to join Signatech Nissan in the ICLM Challenge. Having proven his skills in the Le Mans 24 Hours and Imola, the team of front-runners in the championship. Well, Lucas' time at home now over. It was back to England to deal with the 6 Hours of Silverstone, along with signature Nissan team, of course, and teammate Jan Vernet.
We are in Silverstone for the 6 hours race. Now we are doing the signature fans, and then we'll start the race. So, yeah, getting ready, getting focused.
Spanish guy,
we'll
you have some work to do now.
Okay.
Well, with the team qualifying fourth in their class, the car was set up for racing, giving the drivers a chance to see if they could handle a slightly shorter course.
We are now going to race each other in the electric track, so never done this before. Never done.
Yeah, it's like PlayStation.
Exactly the same.
You just don't know the track.
Just the thing of
yeah,
the finger.
It's always your fingers.
Well, as Lucas and his teammates took each other on, they experienced a few more crashes and maybe less spectators than they used to.
What we learned, I think we cannot be flat all around the track.
Yeah,
crash. That's
you've got to brake actually. I was not
and
braking.
there's no brake.
Yeah, you've got to release, and I don't know, it works like that, but I was crashing every time.
Me too.
So I think we're not too bad in the car, and we have to stay in our business.
So with the fun over, Lucas and the team were back at the main circuit to start the 6 hours of Silverstone. This would also be the first time that Lucas would start the race for Signatech Team. So as Lucas got suited up and onto the grid to get ready for the main event, fans came out for one last chance to get close to the leaders of the ILMC LMP2 Championship. As Lucas took to the track for the first time in the Signatech Nissan car, all eyes were on the former GT Academy winner to see how he dealt with the traffic.
Yeah, first time I do the start of ILMC race. I tried to find my reads, and I was improving all the time. We were from P4, we went to P2, and I kept position 2 until my last pit stop. Everything was okay until we had to drop drivers, and then we had some problems on the car. The team is doing a great job to try to manage that problem, and we'll see at the end of the race, which is really long.
Well, Jan Carl was soon back out, but with technical problems still troubling the team. It wasn't long before he was back into the pits, and the team lost their lead.
He's a nice guy. He's a really experienced driver, and he was always catching the guys in front. We know it's the starter motor, and the guys did change the starter motor now, and it should be okay until the end of the race.
Well, with the race coming to an end, the team still finished 7th, with the points they needed to remain front runners in the championship.
And then it all decide on in America and in China.
Well, with the race over, the car was taken back to France in preparation for Petit Le Mans in Atlanta. Next time we'll see how Jan and Jordan cope with training as they get ready for the Dubai 24 Hours as well as the New York Marathon. And we'll find out exactly how Jan got the times he needed to qualify for the GT Academy. Oh yes, 3 gamers, 1 team, 1 race.
From virtual to real, Nissan presents GT Academy Road to Dubai.